Hey, pre-notification gang. Coming along great, Rip. Huh. New Melody Sheep. Oh, I didn't even see that go up. You can do the WoW raid tonight? Probably. Not for a little while though, but probably, yeah. New music video? Yep. Hopefully we'll be ready in like a week or so. That would be nice. We'll see. Filmed it all yesterday. There's a resub Crispy, Isaiah, and Trico. And the resub Machiavelli, Crasher, and Denkin. Oh god, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 25 gift subs, JJ. Good to see you again, man. Hope you had a good day. Holy shit, thanks for the big drop. What's your opinion on Ramatra, honestly? I didn't play enough of him, but he seems pretty weak except for his ultimate. His ult is fucking meaty, but aside from that, he just doesn't seem super great. Not sure, though. He's a tier 1 demon carrot. The gift sub twin. The tier 1 Biggie Cheese. And Bits Bish. They actually reported on the fake Henry Cavill controversy. I did see that. He's a tier 1 Jax and the resub Darth. Yep, just watched the Mob Psycho finale. Now that's the series finale, right? Because I know the manga's complete. I'm assuming that's where it stops in the manga, right? Okay, I'll definitely moist meter that then. I wasn't sure. Thanks for resub Nico, Googie, and Kronos. It was good. I thought that was a really nice conclusion to the whole series. Part 3 was a lot more slice of lifey, but I think it worked really well as like a wrap up to everything. And they still had really great action moments too. Exit Prime, Inrin and tier 1 Chorizo and the resub Andromeda and Derek. And the bit's atrocious. The resub Chester and Prime General. And the bits Hectario and resub MGP. Goddamn, thank you for the 10 gift subs, Ollie. Thank you, Ollie. Appreciate it, man. And thanks to the resub Pooping, Sound, and Penis, and Joshua. Did you see that Argentina wants to put Messi on the 1,000 peso? Nah, that's cool though. Thanks to Prime Boobish, the bit's happiest. You played Dark and Darker? Yeah, I absolutely love Dark and Darker. I'm gonna definitely play more of that tomorrow. Or even tonight maybe, if we don't end up doing some raids later. But that game is super fun. I really, really enjoyed it. SPF got sent to the same jailhouse where Jeffrey Epstein died. Oh. Interesting. Thanks to the resubs, Stalking for Prey and the bits Biggie. No, I'm not going to moist meter the new Dragon Ball. It's been out for like 4 months. Thanks, the bit's done. And the resub Christian. Did you max in RuneScape yet? Not yet, I'm close. I'm on my last skill, I'm at 95 Slayer, so we're right there. Slayer's just a slow one, but at least it's fun. The only fun skill. I'm still liking 1000 Year Blood War. Bleach, yeah. It's been good. Thanks to give sub Nico. What if Sam Bankman-Fried mysteriously dies? I would be shocked. Oh, whoops. This is just Jesus, is just that old article. I would be very surprised if he turns up dead mysteriously. I just don't think he's that kind of criminal that they'd try and silence. I don't think he's going to get Epsteined. Thanks to resub bread. What if he fakes his own death? Oh, interesting. Maybe. I think that's more likely than him getting Epsteined. Like the tier 1 peppermint and the resub leg and the prime spirit. You hear about EDP's kidney failure? Yeah, I did. I heard. Thanks a bits, Eliza. And the resub dog water. Yep, I just finished Mob Psycho. Thanks to resub Brina. Give sub Wayball. And the resub Red. When are you gonna raid next? Maybe later tonight. We'll see. Thanks resub BKF. If this is a public trial, do you think they'll show the CoffeeZilla video? I don't think it's going to be a public trial, but I imagine that will be used as some form of evidence, assuming it's actually usable in court. I mean, it's pertinent to the case. Thanks to the resub Lion, Frodo, and Sierra. And no, I didn't know that, Smokey. That's kind of cool, though. You can talk about the Logan Paul shit. I'm saving myself till part 3. I'm waiting till all 3 parts are dropped by CoffeeZilla, and then I will watch it. Marathon it. Thanks to tier 1 Riva, and the prime sidelock, and Slash. And the resub Hazmat. And tier 1 Michael. Yes, I know. Jim Can't Swim posted. I saw. Oh, a quick text message. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, back. Thanks to tier 1 Fairy, tier 1 May, and the resub Signari, Sean, and Maine. And the resub Less Than Geo. Of course I got into Mass Effect, it just had a shit ending. Thanks to tier 1 Shadow. Yeah, I saw the CoffeeZilla tweet. Like I said, I'm just waiting for all 3 parts. That's all. There's a Prime Sailor. And the resub Infected and Prime Turbo. And thanks to the resub Go Easy. What games would I recommend? Depends on what you like to play, man. Thanks to the resub King Cocos. I think just in the same place, Smokey. Appreciate the bits. Hot take, SBF meets his maker in coming weeks. Not a hot take. A lot of people think he's going to get Epsteined. I don't. I just don't think he's that level. I don't think they're going to try and silence him. Thanks to the bits way. When's the music video coming out? I'm hoping in like a week or so. Have it out before the end of the month. There's the resub Barge. Give sub bin, resub Next Life. The resub Thunder Shack. Did I see the Andrew Tate and Piers Morgan interview? No. I did not. Thanks for resub Golden. Was it silly? I seriously need to watch it. Well, I couldn't watch it on Twitch even if I wanted to, I don't think. But I'll check it out if it actually is silly. I thought maybe it was just boring or something, but that's a couple people in chat now bringing it up. Maybe it's fun. Thoughts on the Amazon God of War series? I hope they don't fuck it up. They really sucked a fat ass with Rings of Power, so right now they're not exactly batting super great on adaptations. Though they did an amazing job with Invincible, so 1 for 2. Thanks for resub Clara. The resub Cade and the gift sub May. Oh, and The Boys, true. The Boys comic is ass. I tried reading The Boys comic, that shit is terrible. So yeah, they killed it with the adaptation because The Boys is great, the show's great, comic is terrible. So they're 2 for 3 then, actually, now that we break it down. So yeah, maybe the God of War series will be pretty good. Really, it seems like they only fucked up adapting Lord of the Rings. Well, okay, not fair to say because it's not Lord of the Rings. They really fucked up adapting Tolkien's work. Thanks to the resub Flame. Witcher isn't Amazon, bro. That's Netflix. Thanks to resub Chris. God Slaps is on another level. Amazing work. Well, that's super sweet. Well, thanks for that. Glad you liked it. Thanks for resub Jordan. Issue 3 should be out end of February, I think. I think we're in a good flow now with releasing, now that we have everything ironed out from the production standpoint. Thanks for resub Caltro and Pugs and the Bitze. I did watch Combat Gods 2 today. It was fantastic. I always love stick figure animations. It always just gives me a little nostalgia watching new stick figure animations being made. It's very good. Reminds me of the old Stick Figure Death Theater website. That used to be one of my most visited sites. I used to think stick figure animations had better choreography than most movies and shows. And then after watching Combat God 2, I still think that. Obviously, the reason is they're using very simplistic characters so they can focus on like really cool choreography, whereas like other animations have really complex environments and complex characters, so it's hard to pull it off. But it works really well for stick figures. Late 2000s stick figure fights. Yep, this is a brand new one too. It's really good. It's very, very cool. Thanks to Prime Chicken. Zhao Zhao is GOAT. Yeah, it's one that a lot of people remember, but there were so many like unknown ones that were just super great too. That whole era just had so many bangers, like Ghost Fight, which nobody really remembers, unfortunately. I was so big into the stick figure fight community. I used to try and make pivot animations myself. I spent so much time on those sites. Stick Page and Stick Figure Death Theater were my two big ones. Yeah, of course we need to restart nuts. Should be soon. Thank you, sub I just rewatched this today because I watched Combat Gods 2, so I went back to Ghost Fight. Lego Indiana Jones Max Stud Speedrun. Oh, I'll check it out, I guess. Thanks the resub. Yeah. Where's part 2? That was part 2. There just wasn't a part 3, I don't think. Thanks the resub chocolate. Have I heard of Gilded Guy? Of course I have. Thanks Resub Wild and Cr1tikal and Keep Chiefing It. Dang, for 13 years ago, that was sick. People have this weird notion that things like a long time ago were somehow worse in quality. I argue the opposite. Go back to games from like the late 2000s or early 2010s. The amount of attention to detail blows anything that comes out these days out of the water. Because back then you had to have a very high level of quality to stand out. Nowadays, people just consume endlessly. So like Gears of War, Cropcat did a great example of Gears of War 5 versus like OG Gears of War. There is so much more detail in 2006 Gears of War than 2018's Gears of War 5. And it's not even close. Or comparing Left 4 Dead 1 to Back 4 Blood, which came out, what, a year ago? Not even, it's not even close. It's not a back in the day take. That is like objective. Like it is literally objective. Gotham Knights to Arkham Knight. Oh fuck, that's not even fair. Jesus, Gotham Knights was not good. Ugh. Oh. But here, even in like the realm of like online animations, the animations from back in the day had a lot of passion put into them. I don't know how many of you remember the Castle series, but this shit was like a fucking full-blown movie. It's a shame it never actually finished, but what can you do? It had voice acting and everything.
It's taken me. It's using
Thanks, use of Van Ray.
It's eating me.
The Max Stud speedrun's cool. I'll check it out, man. I'm always looking for more speedruns.
What? Did you know about this? Of course you did.
People were making all of this with Flash. It was crazy, I
You
know.
knew about this all the time. You've lied to all of us. We're not here to save Earth.
I just recently rewatched all of this series like 8 months ago, maybe. It still holds up. It's still super cool.
You're being brainwashed.
Thanks,
They're
use of
just
Bongo.
using you as a puppet to get their hands on the power.
Atreus, I will put you down if you don't cut this shit out and hand over the artifact.
I can't.
God damn it, I'm doing this for Earth. Don't you understand?
I
When you
can't.
take control of the resource war, it will come to an end. Yes.
Thanks, use of Shiny and Kurt.
Don't you want it to end?
Death will slay with wings. Whoever disturbs it.
Yeah, I've seen Cocaine Bear trailer. That'll be hype.
The wise one. Yes. Repeat it all over again and again. It's all over the place. Just look. It's a warning.
You see someone got sub 17 on Mr. Crab overdoses? No, I didn't.
We get slaughtered. Beecher, they're not listening. We're fighting ourselves. We have to hide.
Everyone knows animator versus animation, man. Of course I've seen it.
Important. You, over there. Come with me if you want to live. Those fools have no idea what's going on. Come with me. Hurry!
Am I caught up on Berserk? No, I haven't finished it yet.
Last chance, Atreus.
Thanks, for some wiggle.
I can't.
General, Romanov just left. He took 2 of our men. He said
The
something.
resub Jish. God, it's so adorable. This blew my mind when I was a kid. Thanks to the resub Goro Link, Shadow, and the Bits Atrocious.
What just happened, Adrian?
The resub Tony. Of course I saw the new Indiana Jones trailer. It's not amazing, it's not terrible. I think they should have, as painful as this is, not used Harrison Ford. He's 80 years old, he can't do those stunts. It was very silly watching him on the horse.
Oi! Stop him!
They're filming a second ending? For what?
Begun.
Thanks to Prime 10.
Hold it! What are you gonna do? Kill me? It's not what you think.
You see Christian Bale built an actual bomb for Oppenheimer. Oh, awesome. Thanks to resub Galencio. Yeah, I was just talking about Stick Page. What brought this up is talking about Combat Gods 2. So then I was bringing up like this OG shit. DF show was the shit. Yeah, it was also pretty popular for the day. Those still get made, right?
This isn't a very good time to screw around, Lloyd. Boomer, how many more explosions do you have?
Have you seen the Stickman recreation of Nazo?
Move, move, move!
The first ending to the movie was leaked, and apparently Indy traveled back in time and had erased himself from history. but since it got leaked, people fucking hated it. Wow. That was fake news.
Get away from me!
Ever watched Clay back in the day? I don't know. I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar. Let's read some swole. This is longer than I remember. Well, it was a whole series. I think like the entire runtime across like all the parts is like fucking 35 minutes or more. It had a full story. It was good. It was cool. He's cool.
Yay, let's get out of here!
Thanks, Yusuf Abby. But yeah, point being, that shit used to go so hard. I used to love that. There were so many like that too. So I'm very happy to see that's still alive and well. Thanks, Resub Tazik. Did I ever use Pivot? Yeah, I tried. I just couldn't really do it. It was kind of hard. Was there any stick figure animators being bought by Machinima? I don't think so. Is it Prime Justin? Thanks to the resub, Jobone. Yep, Madness is aged very well. Yeah, well, that's why we got here, because of Combat Gods too. I know. That's why I was saying I'm happy to see that it's still, like, alive and well. Thanks to give Sub Saints. And the resub gaming. Was I ever into the old Element animation stuff? I don't know what that is. Thanks for resub Confetti and Payton. You see Elon stepping down as CEO? Yeah. I did see that. Thanks for resub Raptor. No, I haven't seen the most recent Chainsaw Man yet. Have you seen that a judge has ruled that you can sue a movie if it lies in the trailer? How do you prove a movie lied in its trailer? Like with a scene that wasn't in the final cut? How the fuck does that work? Yeah, I guess making a claim like best movie of the summer is just going to be grounds for a lawsuit. Let's see. Woman sues over misleading movie trailer. That's probably not what you're talking about. Oh, here. The source is Reset Era. That's like the least trustworthy source of all time. Let's see. Movie studios can be sued under false advertising laws if they release deceptive movie trailers, a federal judge ruled on Tuesday. Where's the source on that? Oh, here. Ana de Armas fans' lawsuit puts studios at risk over deceptive trailers. Movie studios can be sued under false... Okay. U.S. Judge Stephen Wilson issued a ruling in a case involving Yesterday, the 2019 film about a world without the Beatles. Two Ana de Armas fans filed a lawsuit in January alleging that they had rented the movie after seeing her in the trailer, only to discover that she was cut out of the final film. What? Oof. Weird thing to sue over, regardless, but also weird they release a trailer with her in it when she wasn't even in the final cut. Universal sought to throw out the lawsuit. Here, I'll bring it down. Universal sought to throw out the lawsuit, arguing that movie trailers are entitled to broad protection under the First Amendment, and the studio lawyers argued that the trailer is an artistic, expressive work that tells a 3-minute story conveying the theme of the movie, and should thus be considered non-commercial speech. But Wilson rejected that argument, finding that a trailer is commercial speech and is subject to the California false advertising law and the state's unfair competition law. Damn. Got fucked on that one, eh? In the briefing on the issue, Universal lawyers argued that movie trailers have long included clips that do not appear in the finished film. They cited Jurassic Park, another Universal film, which had a trailer comprised entirely of footage that is not in the movie. What? I find that hard to believe. Oh, so they made like a 2-minute skit to promote this. Moist never does speedruns anymore. What are you talking about? I was literally speedrunning Hello Neighbor 2 a week ago. Okay. So what are the penalties then? And does it only count for footage that isn't in the final cut? Oh, this sounds like a terrible film. De Armas was originally intended to appear as a love interest for the film's protagonist, played by Himesh Patel. Patel's character was to have met her on the set of James Corden's talk show, where Patel would serenade her with a Beatles song, Something. Fuck me. This movie sounds unwatchable. Holy shit. Interesting. Wonder how that's gonna wrap up. Thanks to resub Knox. I have seen Fog Hill. It's actually not that bad. Well, this was a cut scene apparently, so maybe it's not that bad, but holy shit, that sounds miserable. That sounds truly miserable. That's the point of the movie. The Beatles get deleted and some random dude steals their songs and gets famous. That's interesting. Those are some Kevin and Zarinte. And the bits Ryan. You see Vasily Kamansky call out Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz to a slapping match on his Instagram. Now, I can't say I saw that. I also am 100% sure that will never happen. I haven't kept up with Conor McGregor in a while. He just kind of faded out of like my mind for a bit until I saw he made like an absolutely dog shit post on Twitter about God, what was it? I think it was a comedian whose wife had passed away, and he was like making fun of him for it. He's just an absolute piece of shit. And he said like he is Ireland. Like Ireland is, you know, everyone in Ireland loves him, but apparently most people just don't fucking like him at all. He's a resub Rusty. That's kind of his thing, I suppose. How? It's not like he was going to fight that guy. It was just an unrelated comedian. He's a Prime Oliver. Resub Kuman. The Prime Firebad. Let me see. Let me see who the comedian was. UFC star Conor McGregor takes aim at Irish comedian PJ Gallagher, and I think it was for his wife passing away. Where's the tweet? Did he delete it? Oh, he did delete it. What a big tough guy. Yeah, all I have right now is the like the transcript of it. He deleted it. But yeah, this just actually feels like another cocaine-fueled delusional rant from a complete weirdo. He deletes half of his tweets. And I guess it wasn't his wife passing away. I guess it was his wife leaving him. I guess. I thought I recalled it was her passing away, but same thing, I guess. From just a comedian who made fun of him. He was talking about his mental health after splitting with his wife, which is interesting because doesn't Connor have like actual PTSD? Isn't he kind of open about his own mental health struggles? Thanks for some spoons, Brince, Prince, and Baltorb and Ryu. Probably has CTE. Well, that's a given. But I thought I remembered him going on some rant about like PTSD or something. Let me see. Like I said, it's been a while since I've kept up with Conor McGregor. He's really fallen off. Yeah, Conor McGregor's trauma over witnessing an MMA death. Granted, this was like 6 years ago. Ooh. You know, Take-Two went after Goat Simulator for showing a clip of GTA 6 footage? No. That's news to me. Thanks, Resub Lapis. Not much hacky. Tweet had nothing wrong with it. Don't get why people care about it. I mean, he's just a douchebag. Like, this isn't just being like the UFC villain. This is just being an unreasonable, unlikable asshole. It's just a comedian who made a joke about him. And then he's shitting on him for having mental health troubles and his wife leaving him. Like, he just looks like a bitch here. I think he's a tier 1 big buggins. But it's definitely better than I thought it was. I thought it was him mocking him for his wife dying. So I misremembered that detail. How does he look like a bitch? Because he's hurt over a comedian making a joke about him. So he goes and whines and then makes this heated post about his mental health or whatever. And there's blood on my flag. I am Ireland. Like, he just looks very insecure. He clearly got hurt by whoever this is making a joke about him. How does he not look like a bitch? He's a tier 1 Braxton. He's the Bits Carp. I doubt there's going to be any snow in Florida. I don't know where that's coming from. He feeds off clout. Well, then he must be starved because this man had a colossal fall off. Nobody talks about McGregor anymore unless they're making fun of him. So that man has got to be famished if he feeds off clout. Did he retire? I thought he did. Like, I thought he did, but apparently not. He's apparently hitting the juice kind of hard to come back from what I read. Oh, he broke his leg pretty bad? Is that what it was? He's still the biggest MMA star? Probably. But maybe, like, more as a joke now. The MMA community keeps hyping up Patty. Patty the baddie. I only hear Conor McGregor talked about as, like, the butt of jokes. Is Patty hated now? Oh, man, they're turning on everyone real quick. Thanks you give Submanic. They just had that huge PR push for Patty. Adesanya was huge, but he lost. Now people I've seen shit on him. But I've always liked Adesanya. I think he's cool. He's a weeb. MMA fans fickle? I guess, maybe. Thanks, resub slide. Khabib. Khabib's gave, like, McGregor that last little bit of CTE to finally ruin his fucking brain. Khabib's a fucking legend, man. What did he finish? He finished, like, fucking, what, 29-0 or something? Thanks to the bits, Carp. Oh, that's pretty cool. No, definitely not. It's not even cold over here. Thanks to the bits, Luton. It's beautiful in Tampa. Yeah, it's nice. It's not cold. It's got a nice like nippiness to it. Doesn't Adesanya like Andrew Tate? I have no fucking idea, man. I'm not his PR manager. I can tell you who loves Andrew Tate though. Can't stop like absolutely like praising him every chance he gets, even though it cost him his job. Is Carlos from G2, former G2. Ocelot. Man started one of the biggest esports orgs and threw it all away just to suck Andrew Tate's dick, which is wild. He posted this today, and I couldn't help but get a little bit of a cheeky smile on my face. I heavily support Andrew Tate in many of his beliefs. He's a good man who deserves all the good that he's experiencing. I met many people in my life, and he's without a doubt one of the best men I've ever dealt with in 32 years of life. He is exactly the type of man you believe he is. he lost his job like way prior to this tweet because he was at like a party with Andrew Tate. I don't think he ever should have been like fired or anything. And granted, he wasn't fired. He was just put on leave, and then he decided to abandon the company. You hate to see it. Yeah, I used to think Carlos was pretty interesting. I used to watch his streams quite a bit, like on early Twitch. And then he started G2, and man, look at what that's grown into. And I always liked Carlos's attitude. Like, he just seemed like a carefree kind of like, you know, get crazy kind of guy. And then he got a little too crazy. And then he tried doubling down. It didn't work. So then he tried sucking up and being like, oh, you know, this isn't what I meant. This is taking some time off to reevaluate everything. Oh my goodness, what a misunderstanding. And then he decides to leave the company and then comes out with one of these bad boys. So then he comes back to try and play the tough guy role. Thanks, the resub deity. The FTX and Alameda had just pled guilty. Well, that'd be huge news. What? Like as I'm streaming right now, they've just pled guilty? That seems odd. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Alameda Chief Caroline Ellison and FTX's Gary Wang pled guilty to fraud charges 27 minutes ago. Oh my god, they're gonna roll over on Sam. Wow. Wait, that's huge. There's Risa Bryan and Boss. The singing will shart. The singing will start shortly. True. Yeah, SBF is he's not looking at a great future here. Wonder what Mr. Wonderful has to say about this. He's gonna be just as shocked as we are. There's Resub Dubsy in Mundy. Do you think he'll get any vegetarian meals? Show some goddamn respect. Sam Bankman-Fried's mother was not asking for vegetarian meals at the prison. She was asking for vegan meals for her special boy. Get the facts straight. He's a vegan, not a vegetarian. Thanks, Risa Blando. Do you think his girlfriend will be allowed to meet James Radcliffe in prison? Here's my prediction. I'm going to assume Caroline is going to make a big deal with the authorities here, giving all types of very, very shady illegal info on Sam to them in order for a lighter sentence. I think Sam is going to be looking at some rough shit here. Thanks to resub Zinc and Scully. If she survives that long. People, I will say it again, I don't think Sam Bankman-Fried, and especially not Caroline Ellison, I don't think they're at that level of criminal like Epstein where they're going to get silenced. I don't think they're just going to be taken out. I don't think they have that much dirt on people in power. I could absolutely be wrong. I don't see it for those two. Thanks a bit, Biggie. No. I haven't checked on Darman in like a year now. Did you miss the other crypto billionaires who were found dead? Of course I haven't. I think the difference with him and those other crypto billionaires is he was proactive enough to be donating to political parties all over the place for some level of protection. I don't see it. I really don't. I feel like the other crypto billionaires, they weren't in the position he was in where his parents were already wealthy and he started with millions and millions of dollars. I feel like for the other crypto billionaires, they scammed a lot of really powerful people to start. Sam just had a huge piggy bank with his parents to start. I just don't think it's the same. Case in point, him donating to all those people gonna make them want to shut him up. What? No, him donating to the political parties doesn't immediately give him dirt on them. The donations are public. Like that's not That's not anything nefarious. That's him donating to those political parties to try and get some level of immunity. It's not like he received information or dirt in exchange. I mean, I guess it's possible. It's just unlikely. He's a prime crummy. Did you hear an 88-year-old Frenchman had a... Yeah, I did see that. World War I explosive shoved up his ass, yeah. The French guy went into the hospital and they pulled out this goddamn bombshell. A World War I explosive. I don't understand how it's even possible to get that up your ass. Was it real? I'm assuming it was real. It was reported by a lot of outlets, but I guess that doesn't mean anything since they just reported on a fake Witcher story. Man with World War I explosive lodged in his rectum sparks bomb scare. Yeah, there's like 1,000 sources for it here. I'm assuming it's real. But I mean, the size of this round, it doesn't seem possible for the human anus to fit it. It's like the same thickness as like... I don't know if I can put this on screen. It's like the same thickness as the tip of the Moby Huge. Is there resub sperm and Dean? Fisting exists? No, it's much bigger than a fist. It was 5-inch diameter. Did they write down the diameter? I didn't see that. Oh yeah, here it is. 8 inches. Still very impressive. $100% possible. I guess, man. I don't know. I just don't understand. Like, that is 8 inches is like cheek to cheek for me. Like, from the middle of my right cheek to the middle of my left cheek. I couldn't imagine an asshole stretching that wide. Thanks for resub, Alex. You don't have to imagine, just Google Siswet. Oh, I know who that is. But even that ass, I don't think would be fitting in a World War I explosive. Thanks for resub, Devin. Oh, it was 2 inches wide, 8 inches long. The one I was on said 8 inches. I just assumed that was the width. Okay, 2 inches makes a lot more sense. Have you heard of combat juggling? Of course I have. Did I see the Assassin's Creed Jade leaks? No, I don't really care about Assassin's Creed to be looking at leaks. Give me a second though, I gotta pee. Be right back. I'm back. Exit Prime, Appa, and resub Greed, and Milk, and Devon, and resub Jimmy. And resub Grizz. Still playing RuneScape? Yep. I hit 95 Slayer today, actually. Why are Twitch ads so horrendous? Because they're so fucking intrusive and go on for so long. I still hate clicking on a stream and getting a fucking blast of ads. I just leave until the ads are gone. But I have to because of the Twitch contract, so when I go pee, I play them. Thanks for the bits, Mac. You played Dark and Darker with Duncan and Caleb tonight? I don't know about tonight. I'm still not sure if we're raiding tonight or not. But if we are, I'm raiding. If we're not, then I'm playing Dark and Darker. So, we'll see. Thanks, Resub Harmon. And Tier 1, Ina. What realm do you play on? Tichondrius. Yeah, no, I watched the end of Mob Psycho today. It was good. I liked it. I think this is an extremely good anime, if anyone hasn't seen it. And a very fitting conclusion. This is one of the very few shows for anime that actually had a good ending that wasn't dog shit. So hats off to him for that. Most anime has the worst endings ever. Thanks, Resub Hunted, Borf, and the gift sub, Gabe. Any games tonight? Yeah, I just don't know if it's Dark and Darker or we're raiding. So, we'll see. Thanks, Resub Skywalking. Why did Champions Online die? Because the game was just bad, man. I tried playing that once City of Heroes went down. It's just not good. Like, the game's just boring.
Champions Online is a free-to-play MMORPG developed
Let's
by
see if he gets into the
Cryptic
gameplay.
Went around. I decided to go ahead and check Steam charts, and I saw that the average players for June of 2022 was only about 103. Now, granted, this
More than
isn't
I'd
all
expect.
the players, as you can also download the launcher straight from the Champions Online website, but it's certainly not a good sign. As I progressed through the story of this simulation, I noticed that the voice acting was actually pretty good. It wasn't stellar by any means. But
Does he get to late
cutscene-
game? No. I wanted this to be good. It just really wasn't. Never heard of this. It was like a spiritual successor to City of Heroes, but it came out while City of Heroes was still out. It was clearly like inspired by it to a certain degree, but it was just a worse version of City of Heroes. fuck is going on? Bro, I couldn't tell you. I just didn't. I didn't get super into it. I just didn't like it. The Demon Slayer Season 3 trailer came out? I don't think it did, man. Unless you're talking about the promo reel. They need to remake Warhammer Online. I was actually just looking up videos of Warhammer Online because they have private servers. It unfortunately doesn't look nearly as cool as I remember it looking.
A large open world, and most famously, its massive realm vs. realm battles that can support hundreds of players at a time.
Yeah, the realm vs. realm was so
video,
fun in this
we jump
game.
into Warhammer Online Return of Reckoning to see how it's getting on in 2022. But first, sponsor. SD Gundam Battle Alliance is a brand new multiplayer.
I played one of the
Gundam
private
action
servers and
RPG
the PvP is still sick.
Battle
Yeah,
in
let me just see a bit of
dark
PvP
magic.
because that's really why I'd play it again.
Invite. Fine. Oh no, fuck off you. In this thing into some kind of gore. Since I started the game. Class though, most of the abilities are castable on the move. No one's dying. This is the weirdest PvP I've ever seen in my life. Oh, we won. So we've joined a
That looks pretty hype.
realm war.
It was. I don't even know why it shut down. Was it really just not popular?
Head out, isn't it? And I'm not even
because
playing
most
at
people
peak
still talk
time
about
at
it
all. It's
fondly.
gotta be like early come out of his back. So I guess this is one of the capital cities. Seems pretty cool. Except bounces me back on the ship.
Though I guess,
Lost
to be
already,
fair,
that's
everything that
good.
wasn't the
Class
realm
looks
versus
cool,
realm
but
was
I
pretty
kinda wanna
ass.
be a healer. Okay, spawned in on the healer class, and I have no idea where we are, but it looks cool. Giant
Everyone's too busy
eye
playing
tower
WoW.
thing.
Maybe,
And exploring quickly here. This dwarf here, like, no one's even bothering to attack them because no one can deal any damage. We won in like 2 minutes. GG's. Warhammer Online.
Maybe I'll try a private server at some point. Thanks for resub Samwise, Flames, and Teacup, and Narwhal, and Pal. Was it due to server cost? Well, it probably was just due to not being popular, man. So yeah, the server cost coupled with not having enough players would be my guess. Thanks the resub, Tappy. Well, hope everything looks up soon. You gotta look at Soda's Halo animations. Tweet one at me. I'll check them out. Thanks to the Prime MIT. Chat GPT open right now? Is it finally open again? It doesn't seem like it. Would I do a Guilty Gear Strive open lobby again soon? Maybe. I haven't done an open lobby in a while. Thanks for resub, Seth. No, it's still not letting me in. Thanks for the bits, Jose. What? No, I already watched Combat Gods. I was just talking about it is all. Oh, I saw that one, Mac, yeah. I've been watching a lot of the Chat GPT stuff. Zoil made a rap song out of Chat GPT. Ever finished the Witch Queen campaign with Jackson? Fucking no. Still no. Pokemon Scarlet Violet had a patch. Woohoo! Do I like shorts on YouTube? Not really. I don't really watch TikTok, so I don't really watch YouTube shorts either, by extension. Have you finished Ragnarok? Yeah, I just still haven't finished all the side stuff yet. Oh. Squeegee lady mess up my video. Oh, it's more food dip. Jesus. Alright. I haven't checked in on food dip in a while. Let me see what he's doing. Is that Squeegee?
Right back at you guys. Once again, it's Bob in the house. And I got
Hey,
some
Bob.
fried chicken. Yeah. Go ahead, do it. Do it. What the hell?
God,
is this
it's
lady-
so surreal.
What the hell is this lady doing, man? What is she doing? What the hell is... Hold on a second, man. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
A new character coming in mid-season, mid-review.
Excuse me.
Jeepers.
What are you doing?
Sir,
Huh?
excuse me, sir.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to wash the car because it's dirty.
It's dirty?
Yeah.
Well, listen, I didn't ask you to wash my car, okay?
For anyone that's curious, this is actually like a really well-known scam. It's pretty fucked up. So what they do is they spray water on the windshield and like squeegee it real quick, and then it's supposed to guilt you into giving them money for the service. It's fucking weird. I've seen so many people get aggressive when they don't give you money for it. It's such like a counterintuitive thing too, because you have windshield wipers that do this. So like it's just such a like a dumb scam. Like it's a really stupid scam. Thanks to resub Jalen, Mini, Fun, Zombie, Sway, Gangu, and the gift sub teacup. Yeah, apparently it's very big in Cali at the moment. I've seen a couple videos of like a couple of them freaking out. So like one guy did it. I don't know if I'd be able to find the video. I saw it on Reddit like a month ago. A guy was just parked at a stoplight, and a dude comes sprinting over with his spray bottle and squeegee. He makes like one spray on it, then like fucking slides over his hood and squeegees it. And then he goes to the driver's side window and asks like for like money for the service. And the guy's like, "I'm not paying for that. Please leave." And he starts kicking the guy's door. And then luckily the light turns green and he speeds off. It was a wild one, though. That shit was nuts. Thanks to Tier 1 Unicorn. The Bits Tory. Ton of these guys in Mexico as well, just not as aggressive. Well, hey, glad to hear it's not as aggressive.
Can you go someplace else, please? I'm trying to make a video.
I want
All
to
right?
wash your car.
The car's good.
It's dirty. It's dirty. It's dirty, sir.
He's just trying to eat some
listen,
food. He's doing a
Stop, touch my
review.
car. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Can't believe these damn people, man. Trying to make a video and... What the hell? She's... Oh my gosh, she's doing it... Hold on a second. You see that? See? I caught her face and everything. Hold on a second.
What? Just go to a different spot and park.
Hey, lady, I told you to stop doing that.
Yeah, I know, sir. Your car is dirty. I have to wash it. The car is dirty, sir. You see how beautiful is it now?
All right,
It's
check-
beautiful.
All right, check this out, all right?
Yeah.
There's people all around, okay? It's embarrassing. Please do not touch my car, all right?
Yeah, it's
Just
not
park
about-
somewhere else, Bob.
A young lady is trying to clean your car. They cannot say anything, sir.
All right, listen, okay, just
Oh,
don't
this
touch
is
my car,
this
all right?
is yeah, this is just
All
sad.
right, you're done good. All right. Yeah, man, I can't believe this. You believe this? Only in New York, man. Only in New York. Sorry about that, but I was trying to enjoy my chicken, you know? And then this damn crazy lady comes up to my car. What? What the heck? What?
Like a jump scare.
Crazy lady, man. She wants. Hold on a second, man. I can't believe what's happening to me. Hold on a second.
I know. Right?
You know me? Hold on. Hold on.
Thanks to the Prime
Listen,
Dario
man,
and the
the
resub
best I can
teas.
do, I'll give you some change, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Take this.
Listen, let me enter.
Hold on, no. Listen, take this, all right? I got some change. Take some pennies, all right?
No, I want to enter. Don't do that to me, Bob.
Wait, hold on a second.
Bob?
What the fuck? Alright. Man, the shit that happens during a food dip food review is wild. I haven't checked in a while because people were very mean to Bob last time. So I've abstained from even checking in on Bob anymore. I'm hoping he's doing well. I know he was streaming some Blast the Chicken not too long ago or something. I don't remember what it was. Some kind of PlayStation indie game. But man, it is actually always such an adventure with Bob. Have you seen the insurance scam? People who literally jump in front of moving cars and nearly die just to scam people? Well, that's as old as time, man. Yeah, that one, I've known about that for years and years and years. That is an ancient scam. Thanks for your sub, Bacchus. The good old Saul Goodman. Yeah, but with like really awful actors. Almost all of those insurance scams are so bad. Like, it is like the least effort imaginable. Let's see if there's any I recognize off just the thumbnail. Actually, I don't recognize any of these from the thumbnail. Let me see this one. Well, no. Yeah, let's just do this one. Let me see.
What's up,
That one
guys?
was pretty
Welcome back
cool.
to the brand new video, and today, as you can already tell, we're gonna be watching some insurance scammers who got caught in 4K trying so hard to replace Will Smith at the Oscars with their amazing acting skills, of course. So yeah, with that plan doesn't work out, and then just lay beside it. Not gonna lie, he always got it. He played ground out to damage it. He plays your what this genius is up to. Oh, what a great idea! I would have thought. First, you place your motorcycle gently on the ground not to damage it in case your plan doesn't work out, and then just lay beside it. Not gonna lie, he always got it. He played all of his cards correctly.
That doesn't even seem like an insurance
He was
scam.
Not being filmed.
That seems like an attention
Okay,
scam.
here we have a rich one. Oh no, that was a tricky move. Looks like you're overcompensating for something with that wing.
Thanks for your
over
sub,
there.
Fabe and Aurelian and
Let's see
Salad.
here. Oh, how dare they? That was so unprofessional.
Oh god.
Guys, where is the police brutality when you actually need it, you know? Whoa!
I've seen this one. That one I've seen. Yeah.
So, go back over there, sit down, and
I know
make
that
your
one.
life choices.
That one's old.
Man.
This one's old as shit.
right, let's see here. Oh, hello.
What a technique. Wait, what the fuck? That actually probably, like, broke his whole ass bone. He, like, actually went for, like, a full-blown drop kick. I haven't seen that one. That's kind of hype. He got kind of high, too, off that.
Here. Oh, hello.
Like, that's not a bad vertical leap at all. Good shit. Yeah, I got the double leg drop kick. Do these type of scams actually work? I have to imagine at like a very small level, like 1 or 2 times it'll work. But 9 times out of 10, no. This is the Prime Chester. That's why you want a dash cam. Yeah. Dash cams are super important, but even if you don't have a dash cam, there's just cameras everywhere now. So like you'll have a camera at pretty much every intersection or pretty much everywhere in general. Even though, like nearby buildings will have cameras that you can just use during one of these cases. There's a Prime Chris. So it probably doesn't work often. How do you get the footage? Well, since it becomes an insurance issue, your insurance probably subpoenas the businesses for the footage. You won't get the footage? I mean, what do you mean? This right here is clearly not from this guy's dash cam. Like, there's plenty of examples. Like, nearby locations, like, since it's an insurance thing, they probably aren't going to just let it go. Thanks to 5 gift subs, Lethargic. Appreciate it, Lethargic. And the resub Valo and Dame.
Alright, that was pretty funny, but we have to move on. There's some brake checking going on here. And that is why you always have to have a dash cam, just in case you come across some of these dingleberries doing these stupid stunts. But anyways, let's see how this one will end. Come on now.
I prefer the like on foot ones better.
Is always the answer. Wise words, Jeremy Clarkson. Wise words. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wee. Wee.
Oh fuck! Oh god!
This guy is a train wreck.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, this guy's like a zombie.
Unfortunately, so. Yeah, not too proud of this guy. Not
cool haircut though. God damn. What is that? It's like a chocolate smudge.
Yeah, not too proud of this guy. Not too proud.
On bath salts? Probably. He's on that K2.
Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Is there sub or the gift sub twin?
Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Break, break, break. Don't let him win. Don't let him win. Yes. Take the L and do a walk of shame. And why are you running? Why are you running? Oh, come on, dude.
He's a Prime.
On
Sabri.
next one we go. Oh, looks like we have another brake checker on.
But yeah, it's very common. Insurance fraud is a very common scam attempt. It just isn't effective, usually, ever. There has to be someone that has tried to master this. I don't think so. I imagine you only ever try it once. Like when the desperation is overwhelming, you try it once. And I imagine you probably get like seriously injured going for it. Like in the cases where it actually isn't caught on dash cam is what I'm talking about. And then you still lose in the end. Thanks to the resub. Dickley, LD, Machina, Strudio, Arrow, Grilled Cheese, and Chaka. They're serial insurance scammers? Like famous ones? Thanks to resub Starzy and Fred. Do you think people have died trying to do a scam like this? Oh, absolutely. Thanks to the Prime Sedan and the resub Froggy. The print inside of the moist track jacket is insane, isn't it? It's so fucking cool. That tracksuit is unreal. That is the best piece of merch ever. I love that shit. Hashtag ad. Hey, it was an alley-oop. That was just a man happy with the moist esports tracksuit. Thanks to the bits, Tori. I've never seen that one. Goddamn, Tori. Thanks to the resub. Blanos and Mad. And Irony. Pretty common scam to reverse into someone because rear driver is always at fault unless there is footage it's impossible to prove. Yeah, brake checking. Well, I guess driving in reverse is like the upgraded level of brake checking, but yeah. Thanks to resub Megap. I just have to wonder if it's ever really worth it. Like, I just can't imagine as the insurance scammer you get much out of it. Because you still have to pay fees as well. Like, just to, like, make the fight against the insurance. Like, I just can't imagine you get more than, like, pocket change from one of those cases. Thanks to the resub Spencer. Easier than a job, though? Not really. It's a one-time payment that you have to fight for months. When I got into an accident back in like 2012, and that lady sued me, it was a low-speed accident, and the lady sued faking an injury. She had to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars going to a corrupt doctor multiple times in order to sign off on, like, here's her injury. And then by the end of it, like, the case wrapped up as like a $10,000 settlement or something. And she probably spent more than that just getting all the paperwork together and then visiting the doctor so many times. Like, you just... I mean, my insurance rate went up, so if it was a fuck you to me, she succeeded there. But, like, she didn't profit, like, at all. Thanks to Tier 1 May and the resub Papaya and Spencer. How do you know she faked it? Well, it was a very low speed accident, like at like a stop. And I talked to her for like 2 hours and she was joking around. She even called her boyfriend up to come over to hang out. Like, she was totally fine. That she had no injuries whatsoever. And then she even did the classic, like, neck brace thing. Thanks to Tier 1 Shilder and the resub Kamikaze and Apache. Talking about a video? No, this was back in 2012 for me, when I was a freshman in college. Thanks for resub Milkman. Jesus, formidable. Thanks for resub Joestar. Maybe it was an emotional injury. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. That was stressful as shit, though. He's a tier 1 Hikaru. What was the thought process behind any of that? Bro, have you never heard of ambulance chasers? Man, am I just that old? Ambulance chasers are like a thing. Just going for a paycheck off of fake injuries and shit? He's a prime Dow. And the resub bins a lot. It just sounds so dumb. It is so dumb. Again, I just can't imagine you get anything out of it. You usually spend more chasing it than you do when you get a payment or a settlement. Just doesn't make any sense. Aren't ambulance chasers the lawyers who go after those cases? Yeah, but the whole thing is called ambulance chasing. So the people that fake it and the lawyers that pursue it. Thanks, resub frozen. Not true. You don't spend anything. The doctors and lawyers are usually in on it and split it 3 ways. I don't know all the details of that, but using my case for an example, let's say they did split that 10K 3 ways. She did still have to fight my insurance, or like herself, like not even like the lawyer. So she did still have to spend in resources in order to even battle. And if it was getting split 3 ways, that's even less than she gets trickled down. I think it's a tier 1 terror. It's a certain type of lawyer and do it for free until you win. Sometimes. Interesting. A friend of mine had a corrupt doctor. He didn't even have to go to PT. He signed off on it and got a free 3K from doing something similar. I don't doubt like all that's like accurate. The doctor she went to apparently was known to the insurance company as like a quack who does this shit regularly. But again, I still have to imagine the person doing this has to pay the doctor to sign off on it. It blows my mind that people would lie about stuff like that, though. Man. Yeah, I remember when I used to think things like that. So pure. Thanks to the prime Piash. Thanks to prime window. Thanks the Prime Shane. You broke both your legs falling off your school fence. Should use this as an opportunity. Like how long ago? A decade ago? Yeah, I mean, it's never too late. Okay, Matt said that they're in the raid channel. Alright, looks like we're going to be doing some raids tonight. I'll do some Dark and Darker after. Matt and Danny usually go to bed at like 1, so after raids I'll do some Dark and Darker. Okay, I'm gonna go fill up my water real quick before hopping in. I'll be right back.